They said the list was complete, every name accounted for, every decision justified. That was the story. But lists are only as honest as the people who write them. And some names are never written down. He worked in a building no one talked about, not because it was secret, but because it was boring. Concrete walls, bad lighting, long corridors that smelled faintly of paper and dust. He wasn't important. At least that's what his badge said. No title anyone would envy. No office with a window. No voice in meetings. He was a systems auditor, which meant his job was simple: check the numbers, confirm the processes, sign off, move on. He didn't make decisions. He verified them, and that made him invisible. Every morning, he reviewed reports that came from departments he never visited. Every afternoon, he compared figures that were already approved by people above him. Most days, nothing stood out, until one day something didn't add up. Just a decimal, a rounding difference, so small it would normally be ignored. But it appeared again and again, across different departments, different budgets, different timelines, always small, always justifiable, always unnoticed, except by him. At first, he assumed error, then coincidence, then poor software. But patterns don't lie. Money moved the same way every time, out through approved channels, back in through private ones, always legal, always documented, always untraceable unless you knew where to look. And he knew where to look, because that was his job. He started checking older reports, then archived ones, then records no one had opened in years. The pattern went back decades. Different names, different administrations, same structure. It wasn't theft. It was something cleaner, more careful. Influence, funding outcomes before they were announced, shaping decisions before votes were taken, rewarding silence, punishing curiosity, all without breaking a single rule. He didn't panic. He didn't react. He documented. That was his mistake. Not the discovery, not the understanding, the documentation. One evening, he noticed something strange. A report he had flagged was gone. Not rejected, not corrected, gone. The system log showed access, but not from a person, from a role that didn't officially exist. No name, no department, no signature, just permissions, high-level permissions. He checked his email. Nothing. His calendar. Cleared. His next audit assignment? Reassigned. Quietly. Without explanation. The next morning, his badge still worked. His desk was still there. His computer still turned on. But the data was different. Numbers adjusted. Footnotes rewritten. Decimals corrected. Clean. Perfect. As if the discrepancies had never existed. He understood then. This wasn't about stopping him. That would have drawn attention. This was about absorbing him, letting him stay, letting him work, letting him doubt himself, because uncertainty is quieter than confrontation. He considered reporting it, but reporting requires a name, a department, process, and what he had found had none of those, just structure, and intent, and silence. Weeks passed. Nothing happened, which was worse, because nothing happening meant everything was working exactly as designed. Then one morning he found a new report in his queue, unlabeled, unassigned. Inside was a summary, not numbers, not charts, a narrative. It described the system, its purpose, its success, and at the end, a single sentence. Oversight is most effective when it believes it is alone. No signature, no sender, just understanding. He never filed another discrepancy. He still works there, still audits, still verifies, still invisible, the list remains complete because his name was never meant to be on it.